Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the BOCA nation. There's the whistle and here we go. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's on Gisa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McAtee. Lovely, now then. Driving through the middle. Thuram. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely shaped cross. Looking for the run. The less said about that pass, the better. That pass has been well intercepted. He's looking wide. And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Lookman. That's good play. The ball's gone astray. Gusto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mount. Mount delivers. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That has been slung wide. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Bowen. He has a look out. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Kimmich. Now it's McAtee. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Lopez.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Firmine clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. They've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
St. Eusta. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Mount. Moved on forwards. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich tries to play it through. Anguissa spots it and intercepts. Little pass back. Half an hour played now. And it's Anguissa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to...
Shot a goal! Gorgeous from Thuram. A finish of true class. And BOCA Juniors take the lead.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
BOCA Juniors have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lookman! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he whips it across. Heaven. Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Mount. Threads one in. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Now it's McAtee. Douglas Luiz. Now it's McAtee. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cardoso, spread out to the left. Now it's Mount. Great vision. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 16. Lo reemplazará.
So once again, we're underway.
Se está realizando un
BOCA
cambio.
Juniors have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? BOCA Juniors do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Lookman, given the lift of his goal. And he was quick to react. Alaba, Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that should get the job done. Pass somewhat off target.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good running with the ball. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alaba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lookman! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. There's the crossfield ball. Ball's gone out of play. Tomori. It's Kimmich. That's going wide left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's very neat. Cardoso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Boca Juniors perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alaba. Now it's Turan. San kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davis. What a throw in.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 15. Número 3. Entran número 24. Número 18. Cambio.
And it's Mount. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Deftly away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming. Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Doku. Mount has created one goal already. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mount. Jackson. That's destined for the flank. Defending of the desperate variety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
McAtee wants to run onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mount is onto this. Gusto puts a cross in. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now this could be a chance. One! And it's been hooked away. And it's played into the middle. Jackson finds himself offside.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 27.
So changes of foot here,
Número
and from
13.
both sides.
Entran número 2, número 35. Se va a realizar
This
un
is
cambio.
intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Musiala. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's a waste.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Watkins. And he's quick to snatch it back. This is it then, now or never.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Kimmich. And it's Musiala. And it's Davis.
Se agrega
And the number on the
3 minutos
board
al tiempo
is 3.
reglamentario.
Musiala! Zinchenko. Now it's Jackson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Musiala. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! So close! But that is as good as it gets. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.